my back and let my back go to the ground. Do you understand? So a front headlock series for a wrestler is much, much different for a front headlock series for a jiu-jitsu person. A jiu-jitsu person should look to pull guard, and that's what we're going to do. A really strong, if you guys saw Matt Hughes versus Ricardo Almeida. Ricardo Almeida is a really, really good, strong jiu-jitsu guy, but he came against Matt Hughes, who just locked him up in a front headlock. He didn't even like turn him over and go to into an anaconda. He just literally squeezed his head and his arm together so tight in a gripping position that he put Almeida out. So a wrestler is really going to go after your head, and a jiu-jitsu guy is going to play into that. And here's what we're going to do. So the first thing we want to do is called a cement mixer from the front headlock series, just so we understand the attack sequence. So I'm on top of my opponent, and I'm not looking to choke my opponent. I'm looking to get my opponent to side control, because that's where I can't give him knees to the head, and I don't want to give him this kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my weight on top of my opponent, and I'm going to grab his chin. So sit up, Matt, so they can see. So I'm going to grab his chin like this. Wherever the head goes, the body follows. Okay, so I'm going to be on top of my opponent with a really strong overhook series. I'm going to grab his chin, and I'm going to dig underneath of his arm. When I dig underneath of his arm, I'm going to lift his chin up, and I'm going to throw my hips into him and drive his shoulder to the ground in a side control position. Notice how my knee goes immediately to his hip. And I have him in a strong headlock series. A really big, strong guy is going to grab you by the head. Go ahead, Matt. And he's going to try to roll me over. Nope, other way. He's going to try to continue, to throw me over. All I have to do is put my head on the ground. Go ahead, Matt. Just put my head on the ground and stay strong. I'm eventually going to break my way out. Get the side control. Okay, you understand? So I'm not looking to take his back. I'm looking to get him into side control. So one more time, it's called a cement mixer. It's wrestling. He shoots on me, or whatever happens, I get him in a sprawl position. Okay? I hold on to his chin. I lift his arm straight up over his back in an angular position. And then I hold his chin. Bringing my knee into his hip and just holding on. If I can get I don't really go for a guillotine here. I just try to crank his neck and be mean to him. And then I'll come out here. Let's give it a try. Let's go.